Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and today we're taking a look at a Pekka Balloon Miner Control deck. I'm absolutely in love with this strategy right now because the Pekka is such a strong counter for like 90% of the ladder meta. It kills golems, giants, royal giants. It does well versus Hog Rider. It does well versus siege like Expo and Mortar. The only main weakness of this deck is versus air decks like Lava Loon and Balloon Cycle. But anyways, here's the deck we're taking a look at today. Before we go to some live battles, I do want to show you guys one replay versus a level 13 rocking a Mortar Cycle deck. Alright, here we go, facing off against Blanco up top there. He is a level 13 rocking a Mortar Cycle, and 75% of his deck is max level. All of his commons max, Mortar max, Knight max, Archers max, etc, etc. Now, this deck typically is a strong counter for Mortar Cycle, but we have the worst possible starting hand here with no ground distractors besides the Miner, which I don't really want to use out of rotation. If we would have started with Ice Golem or Pekka, we would have countered that Mortar perfectly, but we ended up having to use that Balloon as well as the Mega Minion and gave him huge rocket value. Looking back at it, I probably should have just used the Balloon by itself instead of the Mega Minion as well, but I ended up panicking a little bit and dropped 2 cards instead of 1. But like I said before, if I would have had the Ice Golem or the Pekka, we would have been able to counter that Mortar perfectly. Now, typically you don't want to use a heavy tank behind your King Tower against a Mortar Cycle deck. The only reason I used that Pekka right there is I knew his Mortar was out of rotation and he wouldn't be able to punish by locking onto that tower. So Pekka on the right hand side, Electro Wizard supporting it, Miner going in for some chip damage. There are a couple different ways to play this deck. You have obviously some options. You have the Pekka as a strong defense, you have the Ice Golem Balloon for a quick counter push, and you also have the Miner for that chip damage. One thing I like to do is get the Pekka going on a slow defense, take out a heavy tank for example, and then once the tower is distracted on the counter push, send in your Miner for some quick chip damage. Or if they commit too much elixir on one lane, you can do a quick Miner Balloon or a quick Ice Golem Balloon on the opposite lane. So we actually do that here fairly soon. We drop the Pekka behind our King Tower. I know he has the Mortar in his hand ready to go, but I also know that we have our Ice Golem in our hand and we can distract that Mortar if needed. And one tip for you guys is if you do use the Ice Golem to distract a Mortar, don't use it on the same lane as the Mortar. Do what I did right there, use it on the opposite lane. The reason being, if you use it on the same lane, when it gets close enough to that Mortar, the Mortar actually changes targets back to your tower. If you use the opposite lane, it does distract a bit longer. Now right there, what we did, after we saw the archers go down on the right hand side, and after we saw him spend all of his elixir on defense, we went in with a quick Miner Balloon push on the opposite lane because I knew he wouldn't be able to afford a rocket to shut that Balloon down. And as a result, we ended up doing massive damage to the tower on the left, bringing it all the way down to 1600 health. Now, fun fact, throughout the rest of this battle here, he gets no more Mortar shots on my tower. He does get a Knight right here to my tower on the left hand side, but that's only because I allow him. I had the Miner in my hand. I could use the Miner to stop the Knight, but I know if I save my elixir, I can do a quick Miner Balloon on the left hand side. Actually, we just do Miner by itself. Arrows going down, taking the goblins off, getting some chip damage to that tower as well. And at this point in the battle, there's only 18 seconds left. For some reason, he still keeps dropping the Mortar on the right hand side, even though the tower on the left is a bit weaker. I do drop the Ice Golem on the right hand lane. That was a small mistake. I know I just said use it on the opposite lane, but my finger slipped and we use it on the right hand side. So right there, a Miner Balloon getting to his tower. I drop a preemptive arrows because I thought he might use goblins versus the Miner, but in the end, the Balloon gets one shot on that tower, taking it out, giving me the 1 crown victory. But anyways guys, that is the Pekka Balloon deck versus a Mortar Cycle. Let's go ahead here, jump into some live battles. Alright, here we go, battle number 1, facing off against somebody. Now, I'm a little bit sad right now because I had an epic battle earlier against a spell bait deck, and the recording crashed halfway through the battle, so I wasn't able to save the live battle. So I might throw the replay with commentary over that at the end of the video, just because versus spell bait, it's important to show how this deck works. So, but Tenny might have spell bait here as well, so we'll see. In fact, he might. We'll see, guys. We'll see. He's gonna do a barrel right here, probably, or Inferno Tower on defense. Boom. Ice Wizard reset. Boom. There we go. Goblin Gang right here, probably. He missed the Ice Wizard there. I'm just going to go zap right here in a second. Miner in the back. Zap these minions. Boom. Nice. 1 minion on that Pekka, guys. That Pekka is doing work to that tower. That tower's dead. We haven't even used the Balloon once yet, and the Knight will be dead as well. Now, if only the Pekka or the Miner could hit air units, the minion would be dead. And we would be having some sweet, succulent victories here. But unfortunately, we don't have any air hitting troops right there. So let's go ahead. Probably start doing a slow Pekka in the back, or just Mega Minion for this princess here. And then maybe do... Now, if you know they have Inferno Tower in their hand, don't do Ice Golem Balloon. So I know it sounds like I should do that right now, but we're going to go Ice Golem over here and just see what our friend does. We're going to go Pekka for this RG, though. The only reason you would do Ice Golem Balloon is if you're in double Elixir and you know you can afford Ice Golem Balloon and Electro Wizard for the Inferno Tower. But right there, we knew we couldn't afford it, so we didn't do it. So I'm expecting a Inferno Tower. Alright, let's go over here, guys. Where's your minion, sir? We're gonna arrows those minions, sir. And then the balloon might get to the tower. Maybe 1 hit, maybe 2 hits, maybe 17 million hits, and just 1. Alright, I'm okay with that. So we sacrificed the Pekka on the left, and we got the balloon to the tower on the right. The Pekka versus Inferno Tower is a -2 trade, but it still was +1. No, it's -1 versus RG, so we're -3 with that Pekka. Now I'm sad. I just realized we're a little bit lower than I thought. RG, get out of here. Nobody likes you, RG. Literally nobody. Go back to the RG kingdom. E-Wizard for that. Thank you. Nice. Nice. Ready for this? Stop this. Boom. Mega for his minions. That was a tongue twister. Mega for his minions, guys. Ice Golem, a balloon. Where's your minions, sir? I know you want to use them. I know you dare want to use them. We're going to go arrows right here. And then Ice Wizard right here. And then Balloon shook it to the tower. He might fireball it. But right there, Balloon getting there, destroying that tower. Down it goes. 2-crown victory for me. Pekka on his King Tower. Miner on his King Tower. Balloon almost getting there. Right there. Boom. Tower's dead. Come on, give me a 3-crown, please. Oh, not quite, guys. 588 health left on his tower right there. We'll give him a thumbs up, though, because he was using the Royal Giant. And whenever you beat Royal Giant, guys, you got to give them that thumbs up. So, we'll keep on going. I got to keep my eye on this recording. I don't know what's going on. Technology experts, let me know. But I can hear the game sounds in my headphones, obviously. And what happens is, in the middle of the recording, I hear static in my headphones, and all of a sudden I look up, and both recording softwares, my face cam and my screen cam, both of them stop working for some reason. Like they just stop. The computer works fine. The computer doesn't crash. The computer doesn't freeze. But all my recording software stops working. So I don't know if it's like an EMP. Somebody's using an EMP next to my house, electromagnetic pulse, whatever it is, and just resetting all my electronics. I have no idea, but it's weird. It drives me nuts. All right, so I don't really know what to do right here. Let's go Mega back here. I don't want to commit the Pekka until we know his full deck. We can do arrows here for the minions, though, and get some chip damage to that tower, which is decent. And let's go Ice Golem Balloon, because he just used minions. We don't know what else he has to counter our balloon. Alright, we're going to ignore that barrel and save our Zaspel here for this Inferno. Boom. There we go. So we soaked up a bit of Goblin Barrel damage, but in return, we got the balloon to the tower to do work to his tower. And he wasted a Zaspel as well. Here is a tip for you folks. If you know you're going to lose a tower regardless, don't spend extra elixir to defend it. For example, that Zaspel on his part was wasted because it didn't prevent any balloon damage to that tower. So I would honestly say right there, don't do that Zaspel. Save the 2 elixir and just accept that you lost a tower. And in return, you'll have more elixir for a counter push later on. So we're going to go ahead here with a Pekka behind the King Tower because we can just go ahead and arrows this. No, I'm totally okay using that arrows. Actually, I'm not. I just realized he's got Minion Horde. I was going to try and convince myself that I'm okay with that, but we're not okay with that. Because that sucks, dudes. Boom. I was going to do Minion Horde here on the right, maybe. Yes, distract that Pekka, please. Spear Goblin. Wait for it. Boom. Where's your Minion Horde, sir? You gotta scar me. What's that? Arrows for the Minion Horde. Yes, we got it, guys. We got it. There we go. Pekka, get to the tower, please. Get to that tower. There we go. Nice. Tower is dead zone. Wow. Alrighty, baby. This tower's dead, though. We got no... Actually, we have E-Wizard right here. Once it says card selected. Yeah. That's dead. Thank you. Does he have rocket? If he rockets right here, we might do one of these. And, one of these. And, one of these. Where's your Minion Horde, sir? Please use it now. Ooh, baby. Go down this. Zap this. Boom. Balloon, get to the tower, please. Give me that 3 crown, that sweet succulent 3 crown. I want it right now. Oh, baby. That is a dead King Tower. Crispy and toasted. Thank you to the bombs from the balloon. What? What? I ordered a 3-crown, guys. Where's my 3-crown? I ordered a 3-crown victory. No, arrows go down. Guys, I'm so sad now. 92 health in his king tower. Are you kidding me? All that talk about this sweet and succulent 3-crown and we weren't able to get it done. But anyways, plus 27 trophies. Not too bad in the end. Alright, let's jump into another one over here against Ehab. Good luck to you, Ehab. Alrighty. So, we don't have the best starting hand in this battle. I always prefer to have the Ice Golem because it's a safe opening play. But this one is not my preferred opener. Wow, level 8 Witch? Of all the epics to max, why would you pick the Witch? I don't know. Oh, he's got minor max. Alright, so now I know. Now I know what's going on. I need my Pekka down, please. Give me my Pekka, please. Here we go. Boom. Nice. Take out the E-barbs. Take out the other E-barb. Kill the skeletons, please. Everybody target the same skeleton. I prefer that. Nice. So, this is a tough battle to beat, guys. He's got literally everything max. Boom. Let's risk it, guys. This is stupid. Don't do this. This might be my downfall. But Pekka tank for the minor tank for the Pekka is at this. Alright, so we got a bit of chip damage done, but in the end, I don't think that was worth it at all. We spent minor, and we spent Pekka. We spent minor and zap, so we spent 5 elixir, and he countered it with 3. So that wasn't a good counter push right there, guys. So that might have been our downfall. I think we spent a bit too much right there. What do we have? Let's do this. RG! Alright, we're going to trade towers here, if anything. If he uses Minion Horde, we should be good. If he doesn't use Minion Horde, we're dead. Huh? E-Wizard here. Mega here. Boom. Alright, I think we're dead anyways, guys. We traded towers, but the RG will wreck us. He's going to do E-barbs on the left-hand side right now. Or minor. Alright, he's going to go for the 3-crown. Alright, sir. But he is fully maxed. Wow. Now, here's what I want to say, guys. We're not going to do that. We're going to zap that, though. Nope, bad zap. Making bad plays for days. I would say if you have access to max level cards, why would you use the RG E-barbs? I don't know, guys. It's just, maybe I'm crazy, but like if you have max legendaries, would you not use like Hog Cycle or something like that relies on the harder to get cards, I guess? Pekka's getting distracted for a million years. Thank you. Another Pekka down right here, please. Stop this. Alright, so he's gonna go for that the 2-crown. I'm kind of not okay with that. We're getting wrecked, guys. Pekka, get in there, please. That witch is distracting for a million years. There we go. She's still alive! Alright, witch is a hard counter for Pekka. That's one thing to keep in mind. Nice, get those E-barbs out of there. Guys, we're gonna die right here. He's gonna do RG on this stuff. We can't get a Pekka down in time. And even do get the Pekka down, the RG is gonna get in there and do work. So unfortunately, we made a couple too many mistakes earlier on in the battle, and we ended up losing as a result. But lessons learned. Lessons were learned for sure. Zap this. Ice Golem here. Pekka, don't go to the RG right there. Pekka, what? Don't go to the RG? Are you kidding me? Oh, good game. Hi, guys. That Pekka ignored the Royal Giant right there. He did not want to go to him at all. That was a pretty funny battle, but I don't know. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is in the end. Alright, so here we go, guys, with that replay versus that spell bait strategy that I was talking about earlier on. And I want to share with you this particular replay because my opponent is using the #1 go-to spell bait meta right now. And I want to share with you how this deck performs against a spell bait meta deck. Now, you have some strong counters for their deck, but they have some strong counters for your deck. So I would say that neither of these strategies are a strong counter deck to each other. You have, like, for example, the Zap, the Arrows, and the E-Wizard for their Goblin Gang and their Goblin Barrel, but they also have the Rocket and the Inferno Tower versus your Pekka and your Balloon, and it can be hard to get the E-Wizard onto that Inferno Tower, especially against stuff like Knights and Goblin Gangs and Ice Spirits, etc., etc. Typically, if you're facing off against a good player, they won't allow the E-Wizard to target their Inferno Tower, and if by chance you do get the Balloon past the Inferno Tower, they still have that Rocket to kill your Balloon. So, right here, Minor getting some chip damage to his tower on the left-hand side. Even though we do end up abandoning the Pekka on the right-hand lane, the Ice Spirit, the Infernal Tower, and the Knight all are more elixir together than the Pekka was by itself. So one tip for you folks is don't overcommit when you've already spent elixir. Like, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking you already spent 7 elixir on the Pekka, you have to commit all of your elixir to support it. But if your push isn't going to go anywhere, don't waste any more elixir on that push, as I did before. And in the end, it was a positive trade for me, because Knight is 3, Ice Spirit is 1, and Infernal Tower is 5, and the Pekka is only 7. So Mega Minion there did kill the Princess for an equal exchange, but unfortunately, the Infernal Tower did take it out on his defense. I was kind of hoping that the Mega Minion would force additional elixir spent on his defense, but the Infernal Tower came in clutch on his part. So Miner getting some chip damage to his tower on the left-hand side. Notice how I don't overcommit once again on that Pekka push. Even though the Infernal Tower does kill the Pekka as well as the Knight, it's still a decent elixir exchange when you factor in the minor chip damage, because the Pekka did work to the Knight and it also forced out an Infernal Tower on his defense. So overall, so far, we are in a damage lead here. I think this battle does go into late overtime, if I am correct. Now, one thing you do got to keep in mind versus Goblin Gang, for example, is a 1 level higher Goblin Gang has to be answered, because each Stab Goblin takes 3 shots to die. And if you're facing off against somebody that has a 1 level higher Goblin Gang, it will do massive damage to your tower. So you always got to be conscious of which cards change with +1 interactions, and the Goblin Gang is definitely one of those things that benefits greatly from being over-leveled. So right there, Balloon Death Effect on that tower. We're going to go in with an E-Wizard on that Goblin Barrel on the right-hand side, a Miner, I do believe, on the left-hand lane to that tower, getting some further chip damage. Now, he actually has a damage lead here, I believe. No, we still do. But watch this counter push right here. Miner getting some chip damage done. E-Wizard on the right-hand side. Arrows going down here pretty soon. I do believe, actually that's later on in the battle, but Pekka here to counter the Goblin Gang, arrows for the Goblin Barrel, and then I believe a Mega Minion on the left-hand side versus his Knight. Now, once the Knight goes down, we're going to go in with a quick Ice Golem, a Miner, to do some more chip damage to his tower. He starts doing Rocket Cycle mode right here. Whenever you're facing off against Spell Bait, and they go into Rocket Cycle mode, you have to maintain constant pressure and punish them for those naked rockets on your tower. So right there, Ice Golem, a Miner on his tower, arrows going down, giving me a 1-crown victory over the #1 Spell Bait meta deck. But anyways, guys, that will be the end of the video. Here's the deck one more time if you want another chance to go ahead and copy it. If you guys don't have the Electro Wizard, go ahead and either use Archers or a Musketeer in his place. But anyways, guys, that is the end. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for some more Clash Royale content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one.